Hey, good morning, everybody. Looks like it's a little cloudy out there and not really foggy, but a little overcast. Might get us a little rain day. Little rain don't never hurt. With all this wind, it's kind of dried things out again. Hey, Proverbs this morning kept talking about being humble and being righteous. And the wicked would not escape their wickedness. They would always be God's got a plan for the wicked people and got a plan for the good people. So I'm going to try to stay on the good people plan. Hey, we had a good day yesterday at TN here. How's old Matt Lane out there in Pennsylvania this morning? He's going to be coming out here to Oklahoma to help us. He's a great help. We roped a bunch yesterday, got the oil and tractor changed. Takes a lot longer than you think on all that junk. It's usually about noon or a little after before we get to chasing them. Ross rode several. I rode 2 or 3. We got some video. We got a nice little buckskin calf horse. It's real solid for anything. A beginner could even ride him, but he's good enough for high school kids or older gentlemen, senior citizens like myself. He's just a really fun little horse, perfect size, kind of a big 14-2, very gentle. We videoed a horse called Casey, our really good head horse that Matt owns out here that we've got. We videoed him to healing. Ross made him look really good. That Ross, he's getting, I hate to brag on my kid, but he ropes pretty good. Yeah, I wasn't healing very good last night for him, so I told him, now, you might better get on the heel horse and let Dina head you some. That worked out a lot better. I was kind of off on him last night healing. I couldn't get my mojoing. I think he was a lot better than I was. Sometimes that youth kind of helps out. Matt, he loves our little dog Rain. I had never talked about Rain, but he loves giving her ice cream. Now, I tell you how Matt loves dogs. One time we was driving down the road, and he had a straw in his iced tea. And Rain was drinking off the top, and Matt was drinking off the bottom. That's how he loves dogs. But Matt's a great guy. He loves animals, loves dogs, a big asset when he comes out here. So, good friend. We're going to chase some today. If it doesn't rain, I got 3 horse stalls. I'm going to get the old box blade in to clean out a little bit. I've been putting it off with other projects, but if it don't rain this morning after I get through feeding, I'm going to do a little cleaning. The flies are kind of getting taken over as part of them, but I've been killing a few of them, but I don't know. They must multiply awful fast. Seem like they multiply faster than I can kill them, especially with these rainy days. Seems like the flies really come in on the rainy days. But we'll do a little roping in this afternoon. Dina's got a short day. It's the last day for kids. So, again, tip our hats to all the school teachers for all the stuff y'all put up with. I don't know if the parents ain't as bad as the kids sometimes, the way I hear it. Kind of the same thing with the poor old coaches in the ball playing. The parents might give you more trouble than the kids. Well, I better get my old drink out here. I got it all supped up here. And got to walk over here and get my hay. Hard to get all organized sometimes. But I got my hay here. It gets all the vegetables and stuff like that we need. So if y'all need any information about the supplements, punch in HAY in the comments. Got my vegetables here that we don't take. Got my old trim fit here. I got to keep taking it because I like sweets and stuff, and I don't want to have to do without my sweets. So I'm going to keep taking my old trim fit. You gotta stay lean and all, those sayings lean and mean, but how about lean and nice? Get me a little colostrum here from my old immune system. Get her all shook up here pretty good. Yesterday I left my trim fit out of my scenario. So I was putting my shoes on and I said, that ain't the right taste in my mouth. So I got to thinking back. So I come back in here and mix my trim fit up in the water, and it was good. Then I had the right taste when I left the house. Hey, we also use these microbiotics on our horses and me. I took the big bottle out. I was short on one place. I keep about 4 bottles out around the barn. I take me a little snort of it every morning. Debbie, how are you doing this morning? I got to know Debbie a few years ago. She's a great lady. She used to work at the Constitution. She lives out there east of town and had a double wide, but and unfortunately she lost her husband. She's got a granddaughter, works over at the Hop and Sack, but Debbie's become a great friend. It's just amazing how you get to know someone, and sometimes people are just special in your life. And Debbie's one of those. When I see her, she makes you smile, and she just makes you glad that you know her. So glad to know you, Debbie. We'll do a little chasing some today, a little cleaning some stalls. Tonight we're gonna check with my little old sister, my daughter, see if we got some ball games. It's Thursday night. Usually both grandkids play, and the fields are right here by MacArthur, so it's close and very entertaining. So we might try to take in a little baseball if it's not raining. A little baseball, a little softball, get a few laughs. My little grandson, he plays first, and when he makes a good play, he's got this little happy dance he does. It's pretty cute. Yeah, it's pretty cute. My granddaughter, she does a happy dance all the time, I think. She's always swiveling and dancing and moving. I don't know how she does it, but it's pretty amazing to watch her with her ability and her brain power. So my daughter and son-in-law, they do a lot of work with those kids on sports and keeping them active, and they run 99% of the time doing all kind of stuff with them. So that makes better grown-ups and more responsibility, and gets them a lot of social, and puts a lot of pressure on them. You know, when you're out there playing that ball and you're pitching, or you're on first base, or you're any position out there and the ball comes to you, there's a lot of pressure to catch it because everybody's watching. So it teaches them a lot about life, how to handle pressure, how to get through it. We're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to come to places where we think it's a dead end, but the good Lord's going to show us a way out. We just got to not look at it like a dead end. We got to look at it like it's a challenge. Life's always got challenges. You can either look at it on the positive side or the negative. If you look at it on the negative, you're probably going to be at a dead end and you can't even make a U-turn. But there's never a dead end. There's always a way out. Up, down, around, some way through it. Put your head down. But sometimes it's good just to sit back and ask God, which way do we need to go? He'll direct you in the right way if we'll just slow down and ask Him. That's kind of always been my trouble back a lot longer, is maybe not slow down and ask God and plow through it and make it a lot harder. If I'd have slowed down and asked God for a little better direction, I might have saved a lot of hard times in my life. But I was a little hard-headed. I'm trying to get better. I'm working on getting better. Hey, I want to encourage everybody to read the Bible and think about what we're doing today and think about what we say to people. And have a blessed day, and think about your neighbor. And if someone needs some help, let's try to take a second and help them. God bless y'all.